Welcome to the Football Journal, your ultimate destination for all things football. Join us for exciting match highlights, in-depth analysis, and expert opinions on the beautiful game. From the Premier League to La Liga, Champions League to World Cup, we've got you covered. Subscribe now and turn on notifications to stay updated on the latest football news, updates, and videos.
Andre Onana. It's very disappointing for me, for the club. We have an obligation to win at Man United, which we didn't do. We take our responsibilities and move on. Hansi Flick. It was a pleasure to watch Lamine Yamal versus Bayern. How he works and improves his defending. He did excellent defensive work against Bayern, pressing Alphonso Davies. He has to continue like that. After negotiations with Chelsea in the summer, Brazilian talent Gabriel Mek has signed a deal at Grêmio valid until June 2027. This was already part of the plan for Mek before leaving Brazil, as he's still 16. New agency for Antonio Rudiger, and not only. Understand FSB agency joins forces with and becomes part of HCM Sports Management, marking a significant merger in the industry. Antonio Rudiger is looking forward to working with HCM Sports Management. The merger of the agencies will create a stronger unit that everyone will benefit from in the end. Will Saka be available against Liverpool? Arteta, he's done a bit of training on the grass. How far we can get him to Sunday, that's a different question. We have another day, which is a good thing. We will see. Ancelotti, we can say that Vini will be the next Ballon d'Or, no doubts. Vinicius will win the Ballon d'Or. For me, it's very clear, and there can't be anyone else winning it. Ancelotti says there's no panic for Jude Bellingham not scoring. He's very good. He's getting better. He's in a good condition. His goals are not important for us. His qualities are others. He knows how important he is for our game. Ten Hag on Antony. It's really unlucky for him to get injured now. I feel real compassion for him when he worked so hard in training. His training performances are that good that he deserved to come on. When you have to come off so quickly, that is sad to see. Arne Slot. Alisson is progressing well like we expect. But it's not a short-term recovery. It's always difficult to judge him. He's not at the last stage of his rehab. I don't expect him to be in against Brighton in next 2 games. Newcastle manager how on reports of contract talks with Alexander Isak. Alex has a long contract, and we have to be really careful with our spending. I do not see short-term issue with his contract. We love him here, and we want him to stay. João Felix. Nkunku is a top player. We know he's top quality. We saw him do amazing things at Leipzig. I like to play with him. We think the game the same way. We know what we are going to do. It's pretty easy to play with. Understand AC Milan have started talks with Tijani Reinders and his camp to extend his contract. Negotiations underway, as he's happy at Milan and clubs also very happy with his performances. No rush but discussions start as Reinders is key part of the project. Enzo Maresca. I'm sure that slowly we're going to arrive where Mykhailo Mudryk will score more goals and be more important for us, told BBC. Mats Hummels has still not played one single minute since joining AS Roma. It's my responsibility. I see him as a backup option for Ndicka. He will have his chances, says Roma manager Ivan Juric. Alphonso Davies is not expected to sign a new contract at Bayern Munich. He will therefore become a free agent. Jules Kound, scared of Vini Jr.? No, not scared. He's the favorite for the Ballon d'Or. It's a challenge. I love playing against the best. I would say he's the biggest threat. Erling Haaland is interested in signing for Real Madrid after he leaves Man City, with his contract expiring in 2027. Ipswich Town could terminate Calvin Phillips' loan deal in January if the midfielder does not get up to speed at the club. PSG are still refusing to pay Kylian Mbappe his €55 million, even though they have been ordered to pay. Roberto Mancini could be set for a £65 million after-tax payout after being sacked as Saudi Arabia head coach. Bayern Munich chief Max Eberl insists the club's top brass believe in Vincent kompany, despite their battering by Barcelona. Liverpool are set to step up their interest in Crystal Palace defender Marc Guéhi, amid uncertainty surrounding the future of Virgil van Dijk. Barcelona directors have met with the agent of Pedri to discuss his contract situation, which is yet to be resolved. His deal currently runs out in 2026. Savinho. It was always a dream to play like Maris. I've been asking Ederson how he was in training, how he played. He'd just say he was incredible. I always watched him back in Brazil. I decided to take his shirt because I want to carry on that legacy he left here. Pedro Neto on Maresca impact. The mentality we're taking this season is to show we are Chelsea in every game. Not only in big games, we have to show ourselves in every game. The boys we have, we are transforming this team into a top team. Arne Slot. Diogo Jota will not be available versus Arsenal. Federico Chiesa might train at the weekend. Let's see what happens with Connor Bradley. Amad Diallo didn't play one single minute versus Villa and Brentford. Subbed on tonight only after Antony's injury. Ten Hag. He's doing well, but I must also reward the performances of Antony in training. Thanks for watching.